Right, now we're gonna go into leg 6, which is gonna be the shortest of all between Pico and Faial. It's only gonna be not even 10 minutes before we go on the big leg. Let's just check up on where we are. We are on leg 6, tracking south slightly to the southwest, so basically flying in a westerly direction. Fuel flow is more or less the same. Engine instruments don't say anything crazy. And headwind 16 knots with a crosswind of 19, just to position ourselves. Still doing 10,000 feet, and we are going 97 knots ground speed. Okay, so as we go on this leg, let's talk about a couple of things. As usual, we're going to be talking about the island of Faial. The island of Faial is one of the biggest islands in the Central Group, other than the Crusader, of course. It is where the region's autonomous parliament is located. It's one of the 5 cities in the region. It is inhabited by about 15,000 people, and it's again one of the Triangle Islands. It is known for a couple of things. One is a Semana do Mar, which is a week of festivals and entertainments. I was there when I was about 19 years old or something like that. And if you go there, you have to go to this place, and you know what I mean. It's called Peter's Café Sport, which is by the marina. And it's an historical cafe. It's very well known in the historical center of Horta. It goes back to the 19th century with Bazar do Faial, which was handicraft commerce. 1888, it participated in the Portuguese Industrial Exposition, got a gold medal and diploma for the quality of its handicraft. And then in 1918, the son of the founder changed the place where they were, and it was called Café Sport, due to his passion for sport. And the name Peter is connected to a crew member of one of the ships that thought the young man was very lookalike his son Peter, and it called him Peter. And ever since then, it's been called as Peter's Café Sport. It's 1986 was considered by Newsweek as one of the best bars in the world. It even has its own regional brand. It's got shops in various places. It's very famous. And every sailor that goes through Horta, which is a very well-known place to stop in the middle of the Atlantic if you have a yacht, you end up in Peter having a gin tonic. If you don't have a yacht, you go there and have a gin tonic anyway, which is what I used to do. Another thing which is worth seeing in Faial is the marina. The Horta Marina is a place where every yacht or boat that crosses the Atlantic, they somehow end up stopping hereby. It's obviously a very convenient place, being in the middle of the Atlantic. And one of the most famous things is the paintings they do on the marina walls. And you would, if you go there, you would see all sorts of people that left messages, paintings, and memories of their sailing trips. It's funny because pretty much everybody I know that ever sailed across the Atlantic, when you talk about the Azores, they talk about Horta, and they talk about the island and how they enjoy their time and how they stop there. So it's a very prominent and interesting place to stop if you're sailing in the region. Right, so as we already knew, this is going to be a very short leg, just less than 4 minutes away. So we should be there at 15:32. Again, we're going to be a minute or two from what we had intended, which is absolutely fine. Obviously, all the calculations on wind speeds, directions, ground speeds, and all that. You go to flight school, you do that manual then with CRP5 and all that. But these days, there's SkyDemon and many of other things that help you plan, and they're very accurate indeed. And more often than not, they're only like a couple of minutes difference from what you would calculate manually. Okay, so we're nearly there. Just preparing the setup for what's ahead. We're gonna, after this, it's gonna be a really long leg. It's going to be about 1 hour 20, and then very shortly after that will be at Curve. We'll be looking at the weather and updating a few things as we turn to the northwest, and be taking you through some other historical perspectives, a bit of music, and some videos, and then we're probably going to give it a little bit of a rest so we can prepare the arrival at Floors and Curve. Okay. So just as a recap, our original pilot log accounted for 4 hours 20 of flight time. We took off at the 12:39 Zulu time, so that puts us at 13:70. If everything goes according to plan, we'll be landing at about 17:30 Zulu time. Oh, sorry, 17 Zulu time, which is 6 o'clock Lisbon time, 5 o'clock Azores time, and an hour and a half away from where we are now. So we are now arriving at Horta. See if we can see anything. We can't see anything with these thick clouds. And it's gonna go right heading 306 as we go on leg number 7 of our trip. As usual, an advertisement. We hope to make this flight a reality one day, so please support, donate or sponsor. Let me know your thoughts. And Bruno, yeah, there's going to be something on Kaplinch just ahead of us. And thanks for watching, and I hope you can be there with me for the last few legs.